Hello, ma'am.
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, how are you?
Yes, ma'am. I'm not well, ma'am, because I'm having some cough and cold.
Okay, all right. But are you able to speak? Are you struggling because of the cold to speak?
No, I can speak, but sometimes
Okay,
I feel problem.
like you're having little struggle because of cough and cold.
Right, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. So, we will take it slow, okay, and we'll try to make it easy for you to speak. Okay, so this is
Uh,
yes. So I think this is my first session with you. So can you introduce yourself in brief?
yes, ma'am. So as you can see, my name is Bubu Afrit. I
Mhm.
belong to Assam. Currently, I'm
Okay.
working as an assistant teacher in a private schools. Apart from that, I'm also pursuing master in English literature. That's all about me, ma'am.
Oh, that's great. So you're pursuing for English literature.
Right, ma'am.
So you're doing masters for that?
Yes, I'm doing master for that.
Okay. All right. Great. And how many sessions have you taken so far?
I think I took 12, 11 session.
11 sessions you have taken. Okay.
Yes.
So can I know, like, may I know, like, what are you struggling with? So it becomes easy for your requirements to reach out.
Yes, ma'am. When it's if anyone, ma'am, I'm in the sense that if someone is speaking in front of me, but or he or she tried to questioning me at that time, I'm okay. But if someone give me
Hmm.
one topic, then I'm not able to speak more than 2 or 3 minutes.
Okay. So you mean that you want to elongate your thoughts.
You're
You
right,
want to
ma'am.
enrich your thoughts more because so is it because of the lack of vocabulary, or do you think that you are very limited in the ideas? What do you think?
Uh, Both, ma'am. Actually, I believe that I have lack of vocabulary. Along with vocabulary, I do not have that much of idea to elaborate my thought.
Okay, all right, got it. So basically today what we will be doing is I'm going to take a synonym test first, and it's going to be like a quiz. Okay, so I'll give you a word and you have to give me another word for that, so it becomes easy to understand that how you deal with vocabulary. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So, are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
So the first one is continuous. Continuous.
Running,
Hmm. Running. Are you sure? Non-stop. The better word
non-stop.
would be
Yeah.
non-stop. Okay. Next is hard.
Hard. Mm, Hard.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Difficult. Crazy.
Crazy, mad,
Mad. Yes. Insane. Next is giggle.
giggle,
Hmm.
laugh,
Laugh. That's right. Normal.
normal, general,
General. Ordinary. Yes.
ordinary. Yeah.
Crooked. Crooked.
Crook, crook,
Hmm.
cheat,
Sorry.
cheat.
Can you spell it?
Cheat. Cheat.
Cheat. Crooked
Yes.
may not be cheat. It can be bent.
Bad.
Crooked.
Okay.
Crooked. Okay. Yes. Yes, I know that there is one more meaning for crooked. It can be like if you're trying to make someone like trick someone, you can say trick. So that
Okay.
can be crooked. Yeah. Next is exactly.
Exactly. Accurately.
Yes. Accurately, precisely. Collect.
Collect. Mm, collect.
Gather.
Collect.
Gather. Okay.
Gather.
Then loath. Loath.
Sorry.
Loathe. Loath.
Load.
Loathe. Loath.
Lazy.
No, it means hate. Hate.
Hate. Okay.
And the last one is discover. Discover is to?
Discover means encounter.
Yeah, discover encounter can be used when you're meeting someone coincidentally. It's more like coincidental, but discover is to find
Okay,
something. Okay, to find
fine.
something.
Okay, okay. To
Okay,
find some.
great. So great. So we have taken some synonyms. Now, why did we take this test? Is because it makes you think. Okay, like you start
Right.
looking for words. Okay, and it helps you to come across new words as well. So great. Now, today we'll be doing some more vocabulary sessions with you, where I'll be giving you a phrases where
Mm.
you might be using very most often,
Okay.
very
Yeah.
this, very that, right? Does it happen with you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, it happens, right? So
Most.
most of the
Yeah.
times, yes. So sometimes, like you may say that I'm very tired, very angry, or very excited. So for every word, we are using very, but we have to learn to replace that. So today, I
Yes.
will be giving you some good vocabulary words to replace that. So first one is very angry.
Okay.
Okay, so the first word is
Very
very.
angry.
I will keep writing in the chat box as well.
Okay.
Very angry. Now, any other word that comes in your mind for anger?
Exaggerated
Exaggerated. Okay. Hmm. And
and temper.
tempered.
Mm,
Yes. Enraged.
anguish.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good. Furious
Okay. Furious. Yeah.
and incensed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if I say
Yeah.
that I was very angry with my colleague because we were not on the same page for the project. I want you to replace very angry and use any other vocabulary word which I've given you, like furious. Let's use furious.
Hmm. Can I make a sentence by
Yeah,
using
sure. You
furious?
can. Yeah, you can use that too. Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So today, my colleagues they want to submit one report,
Hmm.
but I'm very furious at that time. I was not able to handle the situation because of furious.
Okay. Wow, that's great. Good one. Next one is very bad. Very bad.
Very
So, what comes in your mind?
very bad. No, ma'am, I not catch.
Okay, for very bad, we can use the word abominable.
Okay,
Okay, so I'll write that one. Abominable. Secondly, it can also be awful. Awful. All right.
okay.
And one more I'll give you horrible. Horrible. All right. Now, make a sentence with abominable.
Abominable. Yeah. Today, the weather condition is very what? How can I pronounce that
Abominable.
word?
Abominable. Abom.
Abominable.
Yes, abominable.
Today, the weather conditions abominable. It's not easy to go out.
Good. So I like the way that you extend the sentence. Okay. And you're not just using the word in a short sentence, you're extending it and giving the reason also. So that's good. Okay. Well done.
Yeah.
So next would be very beautiful. Very beautiful.
Very gorgeous.
Hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
And
stunning.
stunning is a good word. And exquisite.
Pretty explicit.
Exquisite. Yes. Anything else that comes in your mind? Ravishing.
Pretty.
Pretty, ravishing, stunning, gorgeous, right? So I think exquisite is one of the good words. So if I say, yesterday I went into a new venture close to my house, and it had exquisite ambience, right? Now
Mm.
you make a sentence with that.
Uh, could you please tell me how can I pronounce
Yes,
excuse it?
I'll write the pronunciation there. It will become easy to read. Now,
Excuse. Okay. Okay. Got it, ma'am.
yeah,
The bride was very exquisite yesterday. Yesterday I went for one wedding, and the bride was very exquisite. The way she wore wearing the sari, it's very exquisite to see.
exque. Okay, so when you say excuse, it becomes Q. But when I
Q. Okay.
pronounce it, it becomes qui. Like how we say
Qui.
quick,
Qui.
quick. So that same sound
Okay.
should come in the middle. Ex,
Quick.
qui, sit, exquisite,
Okay.
exquisite. Okay, can you say that again?
Exquisite.
Hmm. So
Exquisite.
the middle pronunciation needs to improvise. Instead of Q, say qui,
Qui.
qui.
Exquisite.
Yes, that's better. All right. Next would be very big and very large. Any other word for
Uh,
very big or very large?
Enormous.
Enormous. Enormous.
And
Okay. What else?
huge.
Huge. Colossal.
Colossal.
Humongous. Okay. Massive.
Massive. Yeah.
Massive. Okay. Then comes gigantic.
Yeah. Gigantic.
Okay, these are very good words because often when we look at some building or skyscraper buildings, we say, wow, it's very large, right? But we never use the word colossal. We never use the word
Yeah.
humongous, right? But these are very
Yes.
authentic words. So, can you make a sentence with one with humongous and one with gigantic?
One is gigantic. The mountain was very gigantic.
Very gigantic or gigantic?
Okay, okay. Mountain was a gigantic.
I saw a gigantic mountain, or
Yes, I
maybe
saw a
we
gigantic mountain.
we climbed on a gigantic mountain. Okay, so now we don't have
Yeah,
to add very. Now we are just removing it. Now make a sentence with humongous.
humongous,
Hu
human.
humongous.
Okay, humongous. Okay,
Yeah,
it's instead of very larger. Okay, very what? Very big.
very big or very large. It's almost the same meaning, which has a good height and breadth. You can say. So how would you say
Okay.
that?
The Burj Khalifa is humongous.
Good. The Burj
Skyscraper.
Khalifa building is humongous. Building.
Burj
Okay,
Khalifa building. Yeah.
is humongous. Okay, colossal. How would you use colossal?
Colossal. Uh, Nowadays, the human being they are building. They're making buildings like what did you say? What is the word?
Colossal.
Yeah, the making building like a colossal.
So you can say nowadays the architectures are quite colossal
Okay.
than before. Okay, so we are
Yes.
comparing the future with the past, right? So
Yes.
colossal.
Yeah.
Now here some words may be new for you, but it's very
Right.
important to understand the pronunciations. Okay, so make sure
Right.
that you put sticky notes. Okay, in your room
Yes.
where you can easily put the word. Below that write the pronunciation. So when you want to speak, you don't hesitate. Okay.
Sure.
All
Sure, man.
right.
I'll do
Yes.
that.
One more we will take is very boring.
Very good.
Very boring. Yes, I'm writing in chat box also. Okay, so you don't have to like you don't face any difficulty in understanding the spellings.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Very boring. What will you use for very boring?
uh,
Mind numbing. Okay, mind
okay.
numbing. Tedious. Monotonous. monotonous. Okay.
Okay.
Then comes tiresome. Tiresome. Okay. Now, if I
Okay.
say that yesterday when I was sitting in the lecture was quite mind numbing. That means it was very boring, right?
Yeah.
Tedious, if I have to say tedious, for example. So I would say, walking down the distance towards my school is quite tedious. So I'm using quite. I'm not using very
Yeah.
often, right? So you can use quite also sometimes. Now make a sentence with monotonous.
Okay. Uh, so nowadays it's monotonous for me, watching the same reels again and again.
Okay, good. Next would be um, tiresome. Tiresome.
Tires.
Hmm.
By listening the professor lecture, it's tiresome for me.
Hmm. Okay. Pedantic. Pedantic is also very boring. Pedantic.
Pedantic.
Hmm.
Okay. Mm, pedantic. Ma'am, could you please make a sentence?
You can say following the same routine daily. It's quite pedantic.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So how would you make a sentence with that?
Uh, for organized people,
Hmm.
following the same to-do list, it's pedantic for them.
It sounds pedantic. Sounds
It
pedantic,
sounds
right?
pedantic. Yeah.
Great, great. So I've given you five for today because it will overwhelm if I keep giving you more and more. Okay, so five
Right.
every time we have to use. So now you have ample of words because these are regular words. Okay, and it's not something very heavy vocabulary. It's very easy. So try to add some advanced vocabulary in your daily routine. Okay. Now I
Yes, ma'am.
want you, yeah. So now, can you tell me that workplace wellness? Why is it important that there should be a workplace wellness? What do you understand by this phrase?
Wellness. Workplace wellness. Could you please elaborate the statement, ma'am?
Yes, workplace wellness is something like when you go at work, the environment should be well enough to keep your mental health in stability. It should not be like sickening, right? Sometimes the environment, the colleagues, the people around you can bring negative vibes. So, how you can keep yourself positive in such working environment?
Okay, so
Hmm.
workplace awareness is very necessary for human beings nowadays because I have seen that most of the employees, those who are working in IT sectors, their routine, their time schedule is very mm, strict. I would say very strict, and they need to present them before time. So in
Hmm.
that scenario, everybody, they have that type of environment, comfort environment, and they can easily,
Hmm.
you know, in this era, we are always, hustle and bustle era
Hmm.
because we are always running behind the deadline.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you now. No, I can't hear you. The sound is gone. No, it's vanished. Yes, I can't hear you. Can you refresh again? I can't hear you. Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah, so long I couldn't hear you.
No, ma'am, I was getting call. Actually, ma'am, I'm a teacher.
Okay.
Today I did not attend my school due to my fever.
Hmm.
So the president he called me.
President.
Yeah, school president.
Okay, all right. Okay, so what do you teach in school? Which subject?
I'm a history teacher, ma'am.
History teacher.
Actually, yeah, I teach the class 6 standard to class 9 standard student.
That's great. Very nice. So, yes, so I couldn't hear you in the end. So you spoke something about the workplace wellness. Can you just elaborate it a bit? I couldn't
Yeah,
hear you the
I was
last few
saying that
lines.
workplace wellness, in order to make them good environment, we as a employee, as a corporate employee, we need to do something, like we
Hmm.
have to clean the environment relating to that wellness, as workplace
Hmm.
wellness, mm, that every employee they can get easily a
Hmm.
comfort zone. And whenever they will get the comfort zone, they will try to build the relationship with the colleagues in a better
Hmm.
way. We can see nowadays people always run after the positions, they did not have that much of time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so if we putting such kind of environment in the IT or in the MNC company, then definitely it could be good for the all the employees.
Yes, that's right. And I think that you're valid on the points that the work environment should be friendly enough because people who are coming from different walks of life and backgrounds, they should not feel hesitant to work there because most of the time people may resign just because of the pressure and then environment, and it is not really easy to fit in sometimes with the group,
Mm.
right? So yes, it becomes difficult. So I want to know what you understand by the word crucial. Crucial.
Crucial means very very important.
Yeah, crucial means very important. What is impacting? Impact.
Impact means give impression.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So impact is like giving an impression. And can you tell me, psych? There is a particular word that is called psych.
Psych. No, ma'am, I do
Yes.
not
So
have any
psyche
idea.
is a nature of a person. So we can say that he has a very witty psyche. You know, the way he performs, the way he speaks. So he's quite humorous and witty in his psyche. So people's mindset. It is about mindset of people. So how would you use the word psyche in a sentence?
What did you say, ma'am? Sorry, ma'am, I
Psyche.
couldn't get you.
Psyche. E S
Psych.
Y E H E. Psyche.
Psych means mentally disorder.
Hmm. No, psych is basically, yes, it can be disorder also, it can be normal person also, but psych is the mindset, the nature of the person.
Okay, okay,
So, can you use
okay.
that in a sentence?
Yeah. So every individual they have different psych.
Hmm.
uh it's depend upon the person to persons, how they are feed their
Hmm.
psych in order to get wellness, in order to make the relationship with their friends. It's depend upon their psych.
Hmm. So, like for example, aggression is a fundamental element in people's psyche, or their
Yeah,
childhood made
aggression is
them, yes, or maybe you can say their childhood made them want to understand the human psyche and help others.
right.
So yes, so it means psyche. What is the other word for fundamental, or what do you understand by the word fundamental?
Fundamental, ma'am, it's a uh, kind of rule and regulations. Mm, in
Like important
it's a
rule.
kind of rule. It's a kind of right, ma'am.
Yes, so for example, if I say that living in the country is my fundamental right, or
Yes.
to vote is my fundamental right, what about you? How would you use that in a sentence?
Uh, yeah. uh, Food, shelter, and education. It is my fundamental right.
Correct. What about stimulation? Stimulate.
Stimulate.
Stimulate. Hmm?
Could you please tell me the meaning?
Yes, it means to encourage someone, motivate someone.
Stimulate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Being a teacher, I need to stimulate to the students.
Yes, that's right. Okay, next is exist.
Exist.
Hmm?
200 million years ago, dinosaurs were exist.
Were existing or existed.
Were exist.
Okay,
Okay.
past tense. Worse,
Was uh,
it's a poem.
uh,
Poem, poetry that is called as the verse, right? The lines in the
uh,
poem is called a verse. So you can now
okay,
it's
okay,
the
okay.
poem is pronounced as poem right now. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how would you use verse in a sentence?
Was. Uh, uh, the Rosme D'Souza ma'am, it's a kind of trainer. The the way she speak with me, it's I sometimes I feel it's like a watch all the sentences she using.